I'm Joshua Bardwell, and I'm going to open a subscription box right now. It's not the beginning of the month, and in fact, I missed a month because... Let's just open the box. And the box that we're opening today is KWAD Box. KWAD Box, it's... Sorry, Post Office, yeah, could have done better, Post Office. And the first thing that's in here is a sticker for Rampage. Rotor Riot Rampage is a freestyle event in Bardwell, not Bardwell, Bardwell, South Carolina, October 6th and 7th. Tickets are still available. You can come fly. As it says here, celebrate FPV. Some people think it's a competition. It's not a competition. How would you even run a freestyle competition? Well, I actually have some ideas about that, but it's not a competition. It's just an opportunity for you to get together, to hang out with a whole bunch of other awesome people, because you're awesome too. Awesome people need to get together, rip packs at an incredible location, and, you know, just there you go. Some questions people have asked about it is, well, how do we know we're going to get enough flight time? And the answer is that's why there's only a limited number of tickets, and that's also why tickets are a little bit expensive, because you can only have so many pilots at a freestyle FPV event. You don't run into this problem at races, because at races you get up, you fly your heat, and then you sit down. Nobody expects to fly 27 packs. So, freestyle, rampage.rotorriot.com. The pilot of this month is Captain Vanover, Flameover Special. I'm disappointed that none of these stickers show him overcharging a battery and lighting it on fire. Guys, you really missed an opportunity here. There should have been a sticker of a flaming lipo that says something like Captain Flameover. You really, I feel like you really dropped. Anyway, Vanover. Supertech made these. Supertech is awesome. Yep. There is a 15% off a Vanover frame. Expires 9/29/18. I'm pretty sure I beat that. It's not the 29th yet. It's pretty close, but it's not the 20th. You can still use that if you want to. We got props. I mean, we're seeing a trend here. These are HQ 5.1 by 4.6 by 3. Now, this is interesting. I actually just recently tested the HQ 5.1 by 4. Crap, let me look them up. I want to get this right. So I just recently tested these, which is the 5.1 by 3.1. Now this is interesting because the lowest pitch prop you would have considered would be like a 5 by 4. So a 5 by 3, I remember if you go way back, we did fly some 5 by 3s, those old Gemfan 5030s. A 5 by 3 does not have a lot of pitch, but because it's a 5.1, it's just a little bit bigger than standard. Get a 5-inch. Hang on, I'll show you. So here's the 5.1 on the bottom and the 5.0 on top. And you can kind of see, I'm just going to wind up. The 5.1 is just a smidge longer, but also a little bit of a different shape here that helps. You know, to be honest with you, HQ is so far on another level when it comes to prop design. I'm not even 100% sure what they're doing, but the 5.1 by 3.1 makes a surprising amount of thrust for a 5030, but it doesn't seem like it loads the motors down. It seems like it's pretty efficient. And anyway, that's not the point. We got here the 5.1 by 4.8, 4.6. And it's the same 5.1 shape and philosophy, but with a heavier pitch. So compare this to something like a 5050 or a 5048, except it's a 5.1 by 4.6. Anyway, give it a try. Whatever. Talked enough about props. This little doohickey is a smoke stopper, and a smoke stopper is one of the most useful tools that you can have when working in the quad. It is a current limiting device. So if you have screwed something up on your quad and you have a short circuit that's going to smoke your lipo, damage something, and you have a smoke stopper plugged in, then you will not short circuit or damage anything. And the way it works is you just plug it into a battery, which I don't have near me, but you plug it into the battery and then you plug it into the quad and it just protects. Now, the normal way that you see people make smoke stoppers, it's normal, maybe too strong of a word, but the usual way is with, like this, a light bulb. And you just put the Automotive light bulb, this is a 25 watt, 26 watt light bulb, you put it in series on the positive lead, and that lights up and restricts current flow. This is a solid state one, which uses polyfuses, I guess. And in some ways it's better, but in some ways it's worse. It's better because it's smaller, and it doesn't burn out. I mean, eventually this light bulb does burn out and you have to replace it. But it's worse because it takes longer to respond. So this light bulb will just light up and will just never let excess current through, period. These poly fuses, they take a fraction of a second to trip, and there have been stories of people who, even though they were using this, they still managed to smoke an ESC or motor or PDB or something. So this is okay. Man, if you got it in your quad box, I sure am not sad to have it. But for me, at least, nothing's going to replace my old light bulb. Oh. This is a Predator V2. So it's a Predator V2. So V2 is the one with the blue cast issue. V3 is the new good one that the Rotor Riot especially. That's why. So they're clearing stock of Predator V2s. But hey, it's not the worst. It's a usable camera. Take it to a swap meet. Swap it for a better camera. To someone who doesn't know better. This now I had to research this. This stuff here is Loctite, and if you translate this, use Google Translate or something and translate it into English, it'll be a really interesting translation. But it's Loctite. For the record, I prefer the best. This stuff. Now this is actually super glue. I actually just ran out of my Mercury Adhesives Loctite. Mercury Adhesives makes excellent super CA adhesive and Loctite. Yeah, Loctite. In fact, I made a really funny video. I swear I wasn't paid for this or anything. I was alone in a hotel room on a business trip once and was bored, and I made this video, which is a really hilarious commercial for Mercury Adhesives. I'm Joshua Bardwell, and you're going to learn something today. You're going to learn something about an object that's so common and mundane that you probably think there's nothing new to say about it. However you do it, there's a better way. I'll put a link to it down in the video description. It's like if a French filmmaker made a commercial for Mercury Adhesives. Anyway, free Loctite is probably fine. And lastly, we've got the shirt. Every month, Quadbox has a shirt, which is my favorite part of it because I can't really shop for my own clothes. So I like when clothes just come in the mail. And here it is. It's a Vanover shirt. It says Vanover. It's got a Vanover guy. I guess I'll wear this shirt, but I'm not really sure I like the idea of Vanover knowing I'm like wearing a shirt with him on it. He's already got enough of an attitude. So, but there you go. That is this month's Quad Box for the month of, I don't know what month it is. August. September. I'm terrible at my job.